Thank you for tuning in to Artist Expression with Alma Love. I am your host, Jennifer Lyons. Today we're going to have a great show. So please help me welcome to the stage Brian White and the Magic Group Band. You're quite welcome.
Yeah, it's you. That's the one. Yeah, oh, baby. That's the one. Move over, let me get close to that girl. That girl. Oh, she needs to see me as I need her. That girl. And as we're moving on the dance floor, and as we're grooving, she'll want to do some more. Let's love, let's live our lives, take it to a higher life. Yeah, that girl, she is mine, and I am hers. But we don't know each other's well. But that girl will start with me, and she will see. I love that girl, I love that girl, and she'll love me. She'll love me. We will go, we will go, we will go where futures roll. Oh girl, I love that girl. As we be dancing on the floor, the love will explode and futures grow. Oh girl, I love that girl. Our futures grow. Dancing, as we be dancing on as we be dancing on the floor, the love will explode. Love will explode where futures roll. Oh girl, I love that girl. The love that girl. Oh yeah. I wanna know how to love you. I wanna know how to care. Only know how to think about you all day. As easy as it seems, You're in my thoughts, you're in my dreams. I'm incomplete without you. You are my light, my love's true. People struggle to survive while you keep me alive. I wish we could just cool it down, stop the nations from falling down. Make me sing, la la. It's easy as it seems. You're in my thoughts, you're in my dreams. I'm incomplete without you. You are my light, my love's true. People struggle to survive while you keep me alive. I wish we could cool it down, stop the nations from falling down. Make me sing, la la. I'm incomplete without you. You are my light, my love's true. People struggle to survive while you keep me alive. I wish we could cool it down, stop the nations from falling down. Make me sing, la la.
Bravo. I couldn't stop dancing back there.
Well, see, that's the point.
All right. So could you please introduce yourself again?
I am Brian White.
Brian.
Yes.
Please introduce the magic that's back here.
Yes. This is the great Joe Wilson.
Joe Wilson.
Yes. And this is Gary P. on the keyboards.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Now, Gary is from a jazz background, so he bring in that jazz groove.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Joe
Okay.
is more rockish.
Oh,
Me, myself,
Yeah.
I'm R&B. So together, we become magic.
you become magic. And the sounds are great. They really are. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the band. How long have you been together?
We actually been together about a year. And we only practice after works because we all have normal jobs.
Okay.
And we've said, hey, we can put out a sound for adults.
Okay. Well, it sounds really good. So tell me, what was your inspiration behind the songs that you sang, and are they originals?
They are originals. And it's just basically we sit down and we talk music theory. One of us get to playing something, and then we just write.
Okay. Well, that's great. It sounds really good. And how long have you been doing this, singing yourself personally?
Just about a year.
Oh, okay. When you joined the band.
Yes, I mean, otherwise it's just been bathroom singing. We all sing in the shower.
Whatever works. Yeah. Well, thanks so much for coming on to the show today.
And thank you for having us.
I really appreciate you.
Well,
again, Brian White and
The magic.
the
Band.
Magic Band. Okay, thank you, Brian.
Mhm.
So we have another special guest, and you please help me welcome the great Mr. Isaac Stevenson Jr.
Well, I don't know about great.
You
but- and I-
are,
and I-
you
and I had to bring
are.
a friend with me.
Oh,
for
well,
old time's sake,
hello
the Isaac
there.
Doll, so,
Yes.
Okay, so I want to grab this microphone here and
Okay.
speak with you.
Well, yes.
gonna
Okay,
do?
let's get him
You grab
together.
him.
Oh, he's my friend now.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
that's
works.
my pal. Well, what are you going to do for us today, sir?
I'm going to do a song that I'm going to do this first song a cappella, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't
And
mind.
actually, Joe Sample wrote the song,
Okay.
and Bill Withers performed it years ago.
Okay.
But it's the song that I've always wanted to do. So this is
Well,
my opportunity.
Give it
sing
to us
something for you,
then.
okay?
Thank you.
So if you're ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3. San Francisco morning coming clear and smooth. Don't know if I'm waking or I'm dreaming. Riding with Fats Waller on the Super Chief. He says music's real, the rest is seeming. Oh, he played feelings that won't go away. Left the sound of the souls in the air. I can hear it out there, and I know he left those soul shadows on my mind. On my mind, on my mind. He left those soul shadows on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Standing by the window as the fog rolls in, I can hear a sound of far off music. Jelly Rollers wailing down in Storyville. Satchmo's playing someplace in Chicago. Coltrane searching for the note his mind can hear. He became a part of all I know. Oh, they played feelings that won't go away. Left the sounds of their souls in the air. I can hear them out there, and I know they left those soul shadows in my mind, in my mind. In my mind, they left those soul shadows in my mind. In my mind, oh, in my mind. And the background says, soul shadows, ba-da-dum-bum. Whoo, shabba-doo-ba-da-doo-ba-ba-ba, yeah. Oh, soul shadows in my mind, on my mind, oh, on my mind.
Bravo,
Merci.
bravo. Wow, what a treat.
Ooh,
Thank you so much.
that's a
Thank
great
you.
song too. Wow.
And if you guys just tuning in, this is Isaac Stevenson's doll.
The Isaac Doll,
The
and
Isaac doll.
he
And
was.
I'm babysitting.
But his pants are coming down. Come on, we're not gonna be X-rated on here. Come on,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
So, Isaac,
Yes, ma'am.
please tell us about you and what you've been doing in the Bay Area.
Too much. I worked in radio and television here in the Bay Area, so the Isaac Doll was on Magic Number Video, and I had to bring him out for all the folks that grew up to the Isaac Doll. So I did a television show for 4 years. I was on KSOL Radio for 7 years, as well as prior to that, I went through the Armed Forces School of Music. I was the first male vocalist
Okay.
in the history of the Navy that was a rated vocalist after I got out of music school, but 2 women went through the music school before I did. So it doesn't make me number 1.
All
But number
right.
3, I'll take that. And other than that, been around the world a few times and
Well, that's
have
great.
had the opportunity to work with and perform with some of the best names in the music industry. And I've been hiding for about the last 20 some years.
And what have you been doing in hiding?
I'm an ombudsman for San Mateo County.
Okay.
I'm working with St. Vincent de Paul to help feed food families in East Palo Alto. We did that. My father actually started when I was 9 years old. I had to go and help feed families, and I've taken that on in East Palo Alto. So I maintain the food closet at St. Francis Church as well, and just a bunch of other things. I'm still doing some video production. I did corporate video production for about 26 years.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
just been fun.
Well, great, great. And I understand that you have some more songs for us.
Yes, if you don't mind, and if your audience doesn't mind, we'll do a few more for you.
We
Okay?
don't mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
And so they've got some tracks that I'm going to do, and this one is from a young man that I had the opportunity to meet and spend some time with a few years back when I was in radio. And so if you hit it, it was Lionel Richie.
All right.
And
all right.
Ladies, so if we can do
Thank
his
you.
song, we'll do that. Lady, I'm your knight in magic armor and I love you. You have made me what I am, and I am yours. And my love, there's so many ways I want to say I love you. Hold you in my arms forevermore. You have gone and made me such a fool. I'm so lost in love. And yes, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song? Lady, for so many years I thought I'd never find you. You have come into my world and made me whole. And my love, let me wake to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ears. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like our love. And just, oh yes, I always want you near me. I've waited for so long. And lady, your love's the only love I need. And beside me, here's where, girl, is where I want you to be. Because my love, there's something that I want you to know. You're the love of my life. You're my lady. Now this is from my album, Isaac Stevenson, No Damn Good. I've got a girl that's sweet as can be. Gives me kisses good enough to eat. Makes it her job to keep me happy. Does the little things that set my mind and body free. She's as fine as she can be, but she's no damn good for me. Never seen a girl so beautiful, so full of love and always a good to go. Don't know where she gets her energy, 'cause we go to bed but don't ever get no sleep. She knocked me off my feet, but she's no damn good for me. Sure enough having a lot of fun, but I just can't get a damn thing done. The love we make is truly great. Then I go to work and I can't concentrate. She pushes buttons that drive me insane. Give a massage so good I forget my name. All my friends are giving up on me, 'cause there's some matter I forget where I'm supposed to be. She's as fine as she can be, but no, not no damn good for me. No, she's not. No. Oh, yeah. Now, y'all, the girl is just so bad. I gotta tell you now, it makes me sad. But I just can't help myself. Sometimes, I just don't know what to do. Ooh, baby, say yeah. All right, fellas. Come on now, yeah. Woo! Oh! I'm telling you, fellas. Here we go. Sure enough, having a lot of fun, but I just can't get a damn thing done. The love we make is truly great. Then I go to work and I can concentrate. She pushes buttons that drive me insane. Give a massage so good I forget my name. All my friends are giving up on me, 'cause it's a matter I forget where I'm supposed to be. She's as fine as she can be, but no, not no damn good for me. No, she's not. She's no damn good, fellas. She's no damn good. Baby, no damn good, yeah. No damn good, my yeah. She's as fine as she can be. She sets my body free. Such a sight to see, but no damn good for me.
Thank you so much,
My
man.
pleasure.
I wanted to come out here and swing with you or
Yes, it's
something.
fun. Okay, come on, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rock step.
Wow. Wonderful. Love it. I see the passion that you have as you're singing. What's the inspiration?
It's music is fun, and that's really what it's all about. And I've always loved, and I keep thinking I've been blessed to be able to sing. But when you work on stage and you're in front of an audience and the audience feeds and you feed off of each other,
Yes.
that begins to be your inspiration.
That
So
right there.
it's a blast. So many musicians are out there, and been on stage with some of the greatest. And sometimes it's lonely when you get off stage. So their playground is really on stage.
On stage, huh? Yeah. Well, I see that you take
It's black.
hold of the stage, right? And you do a wonderful job. I have truly enjoyed you and the songs. And the second song, you said your inspiration was
Lionel Richie is, as an artist and songwriter, he's thrilled me forever.
Okay.
And I had the opportunity to spend a few hours with Lionel.
Great,
So just to do those type of things and to be around the artists at that level, as well as even, I'll say I've been blessed.
Well, great. Yeah.
around.
It sounds like it. So I know that you played in some bands a time or two. Can Can you share some of those experiences with us?
When I was in the military, I sang with the 19-piece big band
Okay.
for the State Department, and we toured South America and the East Coast. So I was pretty well known out on the East Coast. Played with Deacon Jones and the Bucket of Blues here in the Bay Area, and we were John Lee Hooker's backup group.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
And was that? I guess I've been on stage with War, the music band War, and
War. Wow.
to,
Okay.
to actually be able to perform with them was at the Circle Star Theater, for those of you who remember.
Great
The
Circle Star. Yes.
And I mean, when you start working with folks
Yes.
at that level, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It is about the music,
Yes.
but it's fun, and when the audience gets into it, and the musicians are into it, it's a blast. So I've been I didn't meet Prince because I didn't want to meet Prince.
Okay. You didn't want to meet him.
I would have loved to, but he had so many people around him.
Yeah.
Same with Michael Jackson. They wanted to
Yes.
bring Michael to meet me,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a large entourage. So, but one of the best things I've ever done was, and the oh wow, I'm starting to lose it now because I'm trying to think of. I was at a music conference, and the woman who was singing was, and I blanked out. Okay, that's okay. That's all right.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So before you leave, we got a few minutes. You have to tell us about your experience in the Bay Area on the radio.
I work for KSOL Radio. I was on the air for 7 years, 7 to midnight, Monday through Friday, saying it's 7 o'clock where the music lives, KSOL, San Mateo. But I left that to do Magic Number Video. And when we were doing that show, we were the largest show. Actually, we were beating MTV and ABC's Friday Night Videos in this market. So we got high ratings, and the show was for families. And that's what I'd really like to see happen again. Music videos that really talk to our audience in a positive way. So
Yes. Well, again, thank you so very much for joining us today,
My pleasure.
blessing us with your wonderful voice. I just really appreciate you.
it's going to kill me. I'm a senior now. So I'm trying. Patti LaBelle.
Pat,
is what
oh,
the
now
name I
you
was
got
thinking.
it. You got
So
it.
I got to
That's
sit.
that
I got
moment.
to sit on the floor with
Oh,
Patti
right.
LaBelle
Well,
after
great.
she finished the show in her hotel
Great.
room with Gerald
Great.
Busby, who
Great.
was the president of ABC.
Thank you for remembering.
Nah.
And again, thank you for joining us. Artist Expressions with Alma Love. I am your host, Jennifer Lyons.